the video, which was awesome actually, and we did the video. That was $100,000 just to do the video. So they were throwing money at it, but the bottom line is the old saying goes, you can't shine shit, and it was awful, you know. And
what was the video? What was the video?
Give us all you got.
Which one was that?
On the skyscraper.
Can you tell us about it?
So, MCA had an idea, and this was just when MTV was breaking through, and there's loads of bands who were getting famous on the back of MTV, and so desperately needed to get on it. And so there was a video story that was put forward for another band, and the other band, and I don't know who they were, but the other band didn't have the balls to do it. So we said, we'll do it. And it was on a skyscraper that was being built in New York, Times Square. The first 7 floors were built. The rest of it was the scaffolding. And we were on the 44th floor. And they built the staging and everything on the 44th floor for us. And the way we had to go up this is one of these metal cages that go up and down the side of a building when you see the builders on them. And the video is awesome. I have to say the video is absolutely awesome. If you go onto YouTube, give it all you got. Shy England, as we were called in America. Have a watch. And it's a great video. But unfortunately, it was deemed too dangerous by the heads of MTV. And they thought people might copy it and go on to build it and stuff like that. So it was banned. It couldn't make it up. $100,000. And what was funny, because the reason it was so expensive, they had to pay off the builders who were building the building. They had to pay them off for 2 days. And it was quite funny because all they knew were there was a band coming to shoot a video. And in New York at that time, there was The Who and U2. So they were having bets on which band it was going to be, and then we turned up.
So for context for people, the reason it was dangerous was it was just scaffolding. There was no health and safety. There was no harnesses or straps.
There was nothing.
You could have literally dropped off the edge.
We could have. And there's a part in the video where Tony Mills, the singer, does go on the outside of the building for the one part of the shot, and you'll see it if anybody watches the video. And he's holding onto the wire to stop him falling down. Now, this building where we are was actually higher than the Empire State Building. There's a Chrysler Building, and we were up there with the Chrysler Building, and he went over the side with no safety, no nothing. And the flooring was like corrugated tin. And the guy who's shooting the video, and you've got to remember the cameras back in them days, we've got dirty, great TV cameras, and he's got this big thing on his shoulder, and he falls through the floor, and the only thing that stops him is hanging onto the camera, and the camera is so big, it's bigger than the hole. So he's holding onto the camera, his feet dangling out underneath, and people have to go and rescue him.
How have you never told us that?
You know? Things are coming to me.
That's insane.
Yeah, that was me.
I mean, for anyone that's been to New York and been up the Rockefeller or the Chrysler or anything and looked over, the idea of actually doing that.
That was nuts. I mean, but seriously, it is a great video. In terms of everything we did, that is probably the best thing we did that I think really stands up against anything that any of the other bands were doing at the time. The record is absolutely shite. I have to say that it came from. The recording is genuinely awful. And I always said if I had the money, I would have redone it, just to prove how good the album could have been.